Well, good morning. Welcome to my messy little my messy little shop. Um, well, a few updates and stuff. I haven't made a video in a long time, but blue printer's working awesome. Still, I'm real happy with it. I've got some projects coming up. I'm gonna be printing some parts, but I wanted to show you what I've been working on. I went and bought some square tube. It's 1 inch by 2 inch for some other CNC projects. Try to make, I don't know, I might make a steel version of like a Shapeoko. I think that'd be cool. But anyway, I was just playing TIG welding, practicing that, and it's okay. I don't know. I don't know if I'll be able to make a CNC machine by welding it all, because man, it's a lot of trouble making everything square. Like after you weld around a square tube, it never seems to come out perfectly square. What you end up having to do, like if this was cocked out, you'd end up heating this. I just use the TIG torch and heat it, and what'll happen is it'll expand further, but then it'll contract, and that's how you square things up. It's a super huge pain in the ass, but that's why I'm practicing. I decided to make this just to practice squaring stuff up and doing all that, you know. But it's cool. It's awesome. Same width as my blue printer. It might even be like 1/4 inch or 1/2 inch wider. I can't remember. But anyway, I've already determined that I'm screwing up something else I want to try. I'm going to take and cut the base off and just weld a flat plate to that, so that I'll build another rectangle box, square it all perfectly, and make it so they bolt together instead of welding them. And the reason I want to do that is I'm going to try something else. I'm going to grind all the welds, and where I heated them, the welds aren't perfect. They kind of flatten out, and I don't know. But they'll work good if I just grind it, and I'm going to sand everything really shiny and grind everything down. And what I'm going to do is I've bought some copper sulfate. You can buy it in hardware stores, but I bought some online. It was just a little cheaper. So I gotta wait for that to come. But what I'm gonna do is build a short, like tray of some kind. If I can find one big enough for the frame to lay down in the copper sulfate solution, I'm gonna take some copper tube and maybe a little wall wart and try to electroplate copper onto the steel. I want to know if it'll work. I've never tried it before, but yeah, electroplate copper all over everything. I want to see if it'll like stop rust. I'm pretty sure it will. It might tarnish a little, but I think it'll look awesome being all copper colored. And I suppose if it doesn't work, then there's always rattle can, cover over it. But it'll all be smooth and should be cool. I'm kind of wondering too, I got another idea. After I cut this all apart, see, this is all hollow, and it's overkill, way overkill. It's not super thick wall tubing, but just being hollow, I wonder if it'll resonate sound. So what I might try, I haven't done this before either, when I cut this apart, it's a hollow tube, so I wonder what'll happen if I mix some Quikrete or something and fill the inside of the cavity with concrete. I mean, it's already heavy as hell, and the weight won't matter. Weight won't bother me at all. It might even make it better. Like any CNC machine, it's the weight that you want. So I might try that with the frames. I'm already pretty sure I'm not going to run any wires inside. I've already determined I don't really want to do that because I'd hate to chase something down later. So I think what I'm going to do is probably make a nice area like down in here somewhere for the electronics. They'll go down here instead of on the side. And I can hide all the wires inside the tube. I'll cut a square out and I can hide the electronics in there maybe, or hide the wires anyhow. Either that or it'll just be a cover over, you know, it'll look cool. And I'll weld tabs on the back side and just you know, little tabs that I can bend over and hold the wires perfect where I want them. I think that'll work just fine. Anyway, so it'll all be bolted together. I'm gonna use the regular Prusa, like plastic parts like this, and this will all be a box, and on the inside I'm gonna weld some little tabs that I can put threaded tabs with little holes so I can put the threaded rods in, and I'll still be able to make everything adjustable on threaded rods, but it should be like super rigid with that frame, I'm thinking, and easy to put together. Another thing I'm going to do, I have some 10mm rods. I'm gonna use 10mm smooth rod. I think it'll work just fine. I'm gonna take and cut them to length, put them in the lathe, and turn them down to 8mm to fit all the connections. But the rod itself will be 10mm. And like this one uses the brass bushings, which work really nice and they're really quiet. I'm gonna try to print some ABS bushings to try on this one. I think it'll last a long time, and I think it'll be super quiet too. And it's something I haven't tried before. I've printed them, but I never used them. So I'm gonna try that. Let's see. That might be about it. A lot of work. Not really excited about taking so much time, but I don't need a printer right away. You know how it goes. I got a couple of them floating around, so I'll just take my time, and I want to make this. I want to try that copper sulfate. That's going to be, or copper electroplating. Should be kind of neat. And I'll know how it works. Let's see, what else? I don't think there's a whole lot more. I bought some stuff on eBay the other day because I've seen quite a few videos, people playing with thermite, and that looks like fun. So I'm gonna make some thermite. I bought some aluminum oxide, or iron oxide, and aluminum powder, and I'm gonna mix up some thermite. I might get a video of that. That'll be pretty cool. And let's see. Yeah, other than that, not a lot going on. Playing with my tubes. Welding, TIG welding. It's fun to do that again. Yeah. But everything's going good, I guess. I'll talk at you later.